In this episode, we're going to be taking on 4 more Dark Spirit Insolent Invaders. We're also going to be taking on Velstadt, the Royal Aegis, the final boss in the area, and the Dragon Rider leading up to him. We're going to be picking up 2 Fragrant branches of Yore, picking up the Dragon Ring, Dark Drift, and Agdayne's armor. Hi folks, welcome to Tidus episode 56. Tidus is soul level 125. We are at the Undead Ditch bonfire inside the Undead Crypt. We're heading back to the Undead Crypt entrance, starting in the middle, going back to the beginning. The reason is that enemies are going to be facing away from us, so hopefully we can lure them out one at a time and attack them one-on-one, rather than going into a very dangerous room with 2 Dark Spirit Insolent Invaders all at the same time. We're going to shoot him in the back with some magic. This is a very small room to fight him, but we don't want to fight him in the main room either. Look at him pushing me out into that main room. He's quite clever, isn't he? Oh, and he did the Dark Pillar attack in the small room. Almost finished me off. Those dark pillars can linger. Oh, we got him. Skeptic Spice. We're gonna get a backstab on the Leydia Witch. We got the Black Witch's staff. Let's see if we can get a backstab on the next Leydia Witch. 2 Leydia Witches down. Now we have a room full of hollows and a Dark Spirit Insolent Invader. He tried to do a backstab, just missed on the backstab. We were too quick on him. Ran out of endurance, couldn't finish him off. There we go. Fragrant branch of Yore. Thank you, buddy. You can summon Devotee Scarlet if you want to help you in this area. The Imperious Knight heard us attacking the Hollow, and he's facing us now. Can't get a backstab on him anyway, but it would have been nice to hit him with a Super Magic Thrust. Got him with a Super Magic Thrust. He did a little bit of damage to us while we were doing so. And he gave us Imperious Leggings. There's a Hollow over here, 2 Cyan Soldiers, and another Dark Insolent Invader. He's stuck. We need to take out the Cyan Soldier. He interrupted our Magic Thrust with his Halberd Thrust, and then the Insolent Invader hit us with a Dark Orb. Oh, and he got me with a Shield Break. Tried to dodge. I dodged too early on his Dark Orb. This guy's savage. Even with a mace, he can still do some pretty good damage. Having a faster weapon is very helpful, because we don't want to give him time to cast. We want to interrupt his mace attacks if we can. He backstepped and dodged the thrusting attack from the rapier. Twinkling Titanite, very nice. One more enemy in this area. We don't need to take out the last Imperious Knight, but he's here. Let's take him out. Or no, it's a Cyan Soldier. We already took out the Imperious Knight. We're going to head over to the area just before Velstadt. There are a bunch of enemies in that room. We're going to show you a trick that Tidus uses to prevent the Leydia Pyromancers from spawning in. The first thing you want to note is there are 3 hollow bell ringing enemies that are over there. The first one is right by the bell. So we're going to drop down the staircase and go to the left. We're going to immediately go after the hollow bell ringing enemy. We're going to get right in his face so that he goes after us instead of after the bell. We're going to attack him carefully without hitting the bell. Then we're going to go out on the left side and attack the other bell ringing hollow. There's a third one that's going to spawn in right to the left of the bell. If we get in his face, he's going to turn towards us and try to attack us. Bait him into attacking and then take him out from a safe range so that you don't accidentally ring the bell. The rapier is an excellent weapon to avoid ringing the bell by accident in that spot. One more Dark Spirit Insolent Invader. Look at the range on his Dark Pillars. And it just lingered there. We still ran into it. We're running low on Estus Flask. We still have 2 Cyan Soldiers and a Dragon Rider. Let's use our life gems. Tried to interrupt his lightning spear attack. We just missed. One more hit. Got him. Got the insolent helm. This is the first time I've defeated every single one, and every single one of those insolent invaders has dropped an item. That's awesome. And we didn't knock any of them off an edge. We're going to lure out the 2 Cyan Soldiers so that we don't have to take on the Dragon Rider and the Cyan Soldiers at the same time. Missed the first parry, got the second parry. Shoot him with magic, use your bow, bring him over. Oh no, we got the Dragon Rider too. We want to bait them into attacking and then see if we can get an attack in. Same thing, bait them into attacking, see if we can get an attack in. There we go. Cyan Soldier down. Magic Sword Slam. Magic Thrust. Magic Thrust. We almost got him. Missed the parry. Missed the parry. There we go. One more hit. Wrong button. Got him. There are 4 chests just before the boss fog door. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. The one on the far left has a Fragrant Branch of Yore. So now we have 2 Fragrant Branches of Yore from this area. We have 4 torches in the second chest. $15 poison throwing knife and a dark nightstone. We're gonna homeward bone back to the bonfire and we're gonna talk about Velstadt. Velstadt has 6,290 HP. or 8,177 HP in New Game Plus. Alana, the Squalid Queen, can summon Velstadt in that boss fight. He has 2,600 HP. He drops 50,000 souls when defeated. He's weak to strike and lightning. He's resistant to dark. He drops the Soul of Velstadt and the Royal Soldier Ring +2 in New Game Plus. Tidus has two different recommended strategies. The first one is for melee users. If you are melee, this boss is a very fun fight. It's also very challenging. So the items you want to use for a melee fight, you want to use the magic shield and gold pine resin. You can get the magic shield from the Leydia Pyromancers as an item drop. You want to parry his attacks, get in his face, and parry his attacks, and then punish him with gold pine resin on your weapon. If you are not comfortable parrying Velstadt, you can stay at close to mid-range in order to bait out his attacks. He has mainly two different attacks. There are more than that, but it's mainly two different attacks that you're looking for. You're looking for a horizontal swing or a thrusting attack. On his horizontal swing, you want to back away because it has huge reach. It's such big reach, it can reach all the way behind him. So if you roll behind him, you can still get hit from his horizontal swing. If you get his thrusting attack, you want to roll to the right. It's pretty slow and you'll see the wind up on it, so you'll roll to the right on his thrusting attack, roll backwards on his horizontal swing, and then attack him. If you are a caster or you have a bow, you use a bow +10, stay medium to long range away from him. Get in medium to close range to bait him into attacking. Back up and then shoot your lightning spear, shoot your magic spear or your soul spears, and punish him because he has long attack times. He does some pretty good combos. You just want to stay away because the reach on his hammer is not very long. The one thing you want to watch out for, you don't want him to pin you against the wall. He has some dangerous attacks if he pins you against the wall. In phase 2, he'll drop down and apply dark to himself. He'll take much less damage while he's going into phase 2. He'll have an attack where he shoots dark orbs out of his hammer. It is a very slow attack and it takes a long charge up in order for him to do it. During that time, you want to run behind his back. There will be tracking before that attack. So leading up to that attack, he will track your location. Once he stops tracking your location, you'll go to his back and attack him a bunch of times. Right after he comes out of phase 2, if you're close by him, he will do that hammer swing. Look at that hammer swing all the way around behind his back. Here he's doing his Dark Orb attack. Notice he's tracking us. We couldn't get quite behind him, but we did get to his side and we're able to roll out of the way. He almost took us down. Gotta be careful here. We're gonna shield up, bait him into attacking. Oh, we got trapped on a pillar. Shield up, bait him into attacking, and we're gonna heal. Tidus only has 12 dexterity, and the rapier is doing big damage on this guy. Almost got him, ran out of stamina. There we go. $80,000 souls almost. And the soul of Velstadt. We're going to pick up the King's Ring and talk to the Emerald Herald. You can attack the king. He's just going to have a lot of health and really high defenses. It's not recommended. You want to have 5 Soul of a Giants in your inventory. Right now we have 1.
This ring is the symbol of the king. Use it to gain passage through the king's gate and venture to the far east. Bearer of the curse, if you are to be the next monarch, then one day you will walk those grounds without really knowing why.
Human.
We're going to talk to Agdayne. After you defeat Velstadt, Agdayne's going to give you his equipment. We forgot to pick up the Soldier Soul here, so we're going to grab the Soldier Soul, and we're going to get the Dark Drift Katana.
Life is never easy, never fair. Even more so on this path you've chosen. May you find your peace one day. Take these with you. You may need them as proof of your visit here.
We are going to wrap this episode up here. Thank you for watching, folks. We'll see you next time.
The former king of light, he feared humans. Feared that they would usher in an age of dark. How queer you humans.